Welcome to Mr. BT channel. Please like and subscribe for more English story.
The Two Neighbors. Once there were two neighbors. One day they planned to set traps to catch animals. As the sun was setting behind the mountain, they left together for the forest. In the forest, one said, "I will set my trap near the foot of the tree, because this tree has many fruits, and at night many animals come to eat the fruits." The other one said, "I want to set my trap here too, but now if you set it near the foot of the tree, I will set mine on the top of the tree, and we shall see tomorrow whose trap will catch the animals." After discussion, one set his trap near the foot of the tree, and the other set his trap on the top of the tree. Then they came back home. But the man who set the trap on the top of the tree, after reaching home that night, discussed this with his wife. He said, "Of all our ancestors, did you ever hear if anyone who set a trap on the top of the tree caught four-footed animals who walk on the earth? But right now, if I have set my trap on the top of the tree, how will it catch an animal? Thus, I will have to wake up very early, and if I see my neighbor's trap on the ground catching an animal, I shall take it off and put it in my trap at the top of the tree, and then I will again go with him to see the trap. Then I have to give a share of the animal to Judge Sek. If my neighbor does not agree with me, he will go to Judge Sek too, and Mr. Sek will let me win." The husband and wife, after discussion, went to bed, but the man woke up very early. He smoked and left his home to see his trap. He saw his friend's trap holding a deer, and then he took off the deer and put it in his own trap. After that, he returned home. At dawn, the man who set the trap on the ground asked the other man to come and see their traps. But the other man said, "Do not be in a hurry. My trap will not catch any animal because it is at the top of the tree. Maybe your trap is holding some animal. If your trap is holding some animal, you had better give me some meat to eat." He spoke proudly because he already knew what was there. The two men left their home together to see their traps. Unfortunately, the trap on the top of the tree was holding an animal. The man who had the trap in the tree said, "Hi, look, you did not believe me. I told you, do not set the trap on the ground, set it on the tree. Now look, whose trap is holding the animal?" He climbed up the tree and took down the deer. The two neighbors came home together. The man whose trap was on the tree went to see Judge Sek and told him, "I and my neighbor set trap. My friend set it on the ground, and I set it on the top of the tree. I took the deer caught in his trap. If the case comes to you, you have to cover over my fault and give the punishment to my friend." Then Judge Sek got a share of the deer and said, "You have to bring a lot of beetles and arekas very early for tomorrow when your friend comes to see me. I will ask him to bring the same thing. As he is very poor, he cannot bring anything, so you will win the case. Go ahead to find the beetle and arekas." The man who had set the trap on the ground was disappointed and did not agree with his friend about the catch. So he went to the Judge Sek and told him the same way as his friend had told him. Mr. Sek said to him the same as he said to his friend. In the morning, the man who had set the trap on the tree brought a lot of things very early to Mr. Sek. But the poor man who had set the trap on the ground could not bring anything to Mr. Sek. He was afraid of losing the case and of being in prison. He ran from village to find the beetles and arekas. He went and met another judge, Mr. Rabbit. Mr. Rabbit asked him, "What is the matter that you are running about like this? Stop." He said, "Please help me, because I and my friend went to set the trap together, but I put it on the ground and my friend's trap was on the tree. Unfortunately, my friend's trap on the top of the tree caught an animal. I did not believe this, so went to see the judge. The judge ordered me to bring the Beetles and Eureka's very early. The one who could not bring them to him will be punished. This is why I am very afraid." Judge Rabbit said, "Do not be afraid. This afternoon we shall go together." In the afternoon, they went together to Judge Seck's house. He said, "Why are you so late? You lost your case." Mr. Rabbit answered, "We are very late because we went to see fish flying and eating the leaves at the top of the tree." Mr. Seck said, "Who ever heard that? From the time of our ancestors, I have never heard that the fish fly and eat the top leaves of the tree." Mr. Rabbit answered, "From the time of our ancestors, I have never heard that he who set the trap on the tree can catch an animal who is a quadruped. Do you hear it, every one of you people?" Mr. Snake was quiet. Mr. Rabbit convinced the court that the man who had the trap on the tree should go to the prison. Mr. Snake was ashamed before the people because of his ambition. He sat quietly and looked towards the wall. Ambition is put to shame before law.